Okay, seriously, I have no idea what this is gonna look like, but I am here to give you tips on how to bring your image, your presence to the camera. For anybody out there who is needing to be in front of the camera because you are a professional or because you are an announcer, or maybe you're a creator who wants to be showing yourself up on the screen. You might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or you might just be hating yourself because you don't like the image that you're portraying on screen. And I've been here, I've been through it all because when I first was in broadcasting, I didn't get any formal training. And I should mention, though, I did start at a very later age. So I'm talking like in my 50s. Can you believe it? So my first encounter, what's going on with my voice here? My first encounter wasn't just the career. I know it's really hard, and it's even hard for myself because the image that I have on camera, on TV is very professional, very career oriented. I am supposed to be confident. I have to be confident, and so I am able to just like turn that persona on. But when it comes to my own personal blog or my YouTube channel or my Instagram channel or TikTok, it's like I will often just go blank or I'll feel very shy. And so right now I'm trying to just kind of find that middle ground where I'm myself because I want to show my authentic self to you, not using my announcer voice all the time. So I'm showing you my softer version, but that's me being vulnerable, and it's really difficult to do. And so I understand that it can be very difficult for you if you're trying this for the first time, or if you don't have that experience in front of the camera. And if you're trying to do this all by yourself, then there's that added pressure. Of course, it is a different type of pressure when you have people standing in back of the camera. It is not easy, and in most cases, they're expecting you to do everything in just one cue without any mistakes or any reshots. I've been there too. That's not easy, but when you only are relying on yourself to just setting up your camera, turning it on, and pressing that record button and coming in front of the camera is all a very different step. You've just not have ever done it before, or every time you do it, you look back at yourself or you listen to your voice and you're cringing. You cringe at yourself. I know the feeling. I know it's real. And so I'm going to give you 3 tips today to help you overcome the fears that you might be feeling or the strangeness that you're experiencing. So the first one is to find reference. When I say reference, I mean images, accounts that you follow that you really like the vibe of their channel, the way they talk, or it could just be images on Pinterest. It could be photos from a magazine, or it could be colors that just give you a very pretty vibe. It can be photos of animals even. You're not trying to chase the exact format of somebody else's account. We're just trying to find references to refer back to when we're trying to build our own image. Is it a soft feeling that you're trying to portray, or what kind of vibe are you trying to get at? Should you be wearing natural colors? Not to go into too much detail as of yet, because this really depends on the individual. But working with some kind of tool like Pinterest or Milanote will help you to easily collect these images or videos, or you could even make an Excel sheet or a Google sheet and just post in your images onto one page. It could take a while to do this, but it really is a good exercise to help you build kind of like an image muscle. And this helps you when you choose your next wardrobe, when you get ready to go to work, or when you're dressing up for that next shoot. You already have this image in your head that you are going to use to work with yourself. The second one is to try to shoot different variations of yourself. And If you are uncomfortable in the camera in the first place, this is not going to be easy. Just know that you don't have to post anything. The key message I'm trying to get to you is that you want to find out what you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with head talks? Is it easier for you to shoot vlogs? Or are you somebody that doesn't want to show your face and you want to go faceless? And you might even just end up trying to shoot your body from behind and you look at the image and you're like, that is me. That is not what I want to look like. This actually happened to me. I was shooting a video of myself stretching and I didn't realize that I was so chubby from behind. And I know you might be thinking, okay, she looks very fit, but I have a lot of fat and compared to my bone structure. And it shows on camera, especially when shot from behind. So I decided, okay, that's not for me. These days, I am moving a little bit towards like a whole body shot where I'm very small in the structure of the image, which I tend to enjoy more when I'm shooting for Instagram shots. So now I have two different types of formats that I go for. One is like the belly button and upwards. And then I make sure I put the camera somewhere far off where I'm like 1/8 of the layout. And it just portrays a better image of me. It makes me look taller. It makes me look like I have longer legs. I'm quite short. So when I'm shot very up close and personal, it makes me look even smaller. So I try to do that these days, and that has been interesting. And if you use trial reels on Instagram, it helps you relieve that fear of posting and being shown in the world. You can just post it on trial reels and just leave it there for a moment. And you have enough time to relieve yourself from the stress that you could get from having to have posted it publicly. This really helped me to relieve my anxiety after posting when I was trying to boost up my numbers and it wasn't working and I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So after every post, I would just get really anxious. So using trial reels was a really good exercise for me that I continue to do, but it has given me more confidence to be able to post. The third thing I want you to do is to think about your brand color. Now, when it comes to colors, it can be your wardrobe color. Again, it can be your makeup color. It can be the color of your background. Are you going to be standing in front of like green grass and it looks very vivid and very bright? Do you like to be in bright lighting, or do you like to be in a darker setting where you're more focused in on? So when I say color, it's kind of giving off this expression, this vibe. It's all about feeling and the kind of image you want to come across. Do you want to be very bold? And do you want to be giving off this very strong masculine vibe? Or do you want to be soft, gentle, more softer lighting tones on your face? You can learn which colors work for you by experimenting. So experiment with different colors in your wardrobe and try shooting in lighter areas and then try shooting in darker areas with focused light to your face. It will give you a sense of the feel that you want to go for. And if you have a brand color, I would also suggest purchasing clothes that are in your brand color just for the shoot, because this helps you put on a persona for your presence. And in my case, when I was first broadcasting, I started off just using my corporate clothing, which was very grayish. I used to dress up like a public officer when I was in corporate. All of my clothes were dark navy colors, beige or gray or black, and that's all I had. So when I was first shooting for the news, I would be in these colors, and it made me look very pale on the screen for some reason. So I did a little bit of studying and I learned that vivid colors and solid colors and bright colors look much more professional on TV. especially when you're doing the news or broadcasting. And so I started to switch over to these kind of colored clothes, which I would not normally wear in real life. So I naturally would not like to spend a lot of money on these clothes, and they became my studio clothes. So I would leave these a big set of a variety of different colors, like from red. I even had yellow for a while, and I got rid of that because it was just a little bit too bright. But anyhow, it's okay to have a persona that is going to become your personal brand, and not to go full in and always use these colors all the time, but mixing them in once in a while and having maybe 2 to 3 different tops or t-shirts that are in the color that you always want to be in will help make it really easier for you to just change into the persona that you're going to be using for your Instagram or your YouTube videos going forward. And that helps you be more courageous and stand out in front of the camera in a way that you want to. I hope this was helpful, and I'm wondering if it was, please leave a comment or like, because it will really help me to pinpoint the areas that are going to help you. I'm really trying to figure out how I can use my experience to help creators out there or presenters out there who are in need of help in building your personal image and your personal brand. So I'll see you in the next one. And remember, please follow and leave a comment. Bye bye for now.